The noise you hear, that noise, she just said to me, I love you. Probably not. So, female alligator stops growing at 9 feet. Male alligator grows their entire life. That's dangerous in Florida. That does not hunt this. That's not hunting big animals. That's not what they're after. That doesn't mean they're not capable. If that has to hold food, it is territorial, which means if it can't swallow it, the bigger alligator is coming to steal it. That's dangerous because we're everywhere, and that's not afraid of us at all. In fact, if you live in Florida, keep in mind, alligators see you like you see cars driving by. Completely desensitized. You have a lake in your backyard? That's your neighbor. It's a 1 square mile territory, and every lake is connected. So he's your neighbor this week, 2 weeks later he's your neighbor. You see him every day, you'll start to build a bond with him. You recognize her, you name her. Hi, Sunshine. You love her now, right? One day you have an extra hamburger and you give it to her. Dangerous to everyone around now. Now she's hungry, she's not going to go hunt. She's lazy. Feed me. Oh, well, you're not here. Feed me. Hand, food, doesn't matter. Give me food. An alligator this size could probably squeeze with about 1,000 pounds per square inch. As you just saw how the mouth works. Tactile location.
Look at her, she's ready too. Look at her, she's up, she up on these legs, she ready.
Lay down, please.
Like you look her in the eye, she'll jump right over the fence. So again, tactile location. When you touch, they close as you just saw right there. You just need to be quicker than the equipment. She wasn't trying to get me, but if I didn't pull my hand out in time when I touched, she would have slammed down. She probably would have let me go. If she knew my hand was there and she didn't want it there and she bit me, oof, she's not giving you your hand back. But it doesn't matter if they bite and let go, the damage is done. Slam your hand in a sliding glass door and let it open. It doesn't matter. Same thing, right? But the reality is, I walk near her, she's not outwardly trying to bite me. I touch her on her nose gently, she opens her mouth, Sunshine. That is indeed a warning, right? But notice, she's not trying to bite me because she knows I'm not trying to fight her. She's learned this over time. That doesn't mean that she doesn't bite. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a bad day. Her personality is different than the next one. You guys all have different personalities. They all have different personalities. I can tell them all apart mainly by that. They look different. They act different. You know, the reality is one of us woke up this morning in a bad mood and probably expressed with our mouth how we feel. There's no difference right there. You get near her, she doesn't want it. I get within range to touch her. I touch her face right there. She doesn't want that. I'm going to pay dearly for it. But I kind of know her attitude and the way she is. She knows how I am. I jump on her back one time. That's it. She'll never trust me again. I'm not trying to accomplish that. You don't want her mad at you. One thing I'm not worried about her doing is chasing me. She's not running after me. She's not running after you, although she can run 10 to 12 miles per hour, 50 or 60 feet. She might run after you with the red shirt. She loves that color. It's best if you don't understand me. Yes. So, to the water is where they run, really. They hunt from the water and they hunt by ambush. They're not chasing things down, especially if you're paying attention to them. But they'll teach you in Florida when they chase you to run in a zigzag. You ever heard that before? Yeah. I heard the same thing about a grizzly bear. Have you ever watched a grizzly bear hunt a caribou before? Yeah, this is not going to work, my friends. This is ridiculous is what this is. What you do is you just pay attention. This animal has explosive energy that's limited. Right here. You mind? Right here.
Yeah, she's trained.
Right there.
Look
You don't
at
mind?
her. She get up on her legs and walk.
She listens better than my daughters. That is for sure. The thing is, the way this animal hunts is by ambush from the water. They will blast out of the water using their tail like a propeller on a boat. They hunt small things that are not paying attention. The thing is, this animal has explosive, limited energy. It's not just chasing things everywhere. A cheetah has explosive, limited energy. We know cheetahs run 70 miles an hour, but they can only do that for maybe 1 minute. What happens, they miss their prey most of the time. They can't even attempt again for 4 more hours. They overheat. It's not like they run 70, stop, run 70, and stop. These guys have to get their energy right. Same thing. He hunts too quickly, misses his prey, he'll go after the other one. Now he is cold-blooded she. I'm sorry. Can we back up still? I think I didn't get to see you back there. Do you mind? You're going to do what you want, aren't you?
Look at her, she's mad.
It's right over there, so I think maybe you don't mind. Right over there so everybody can see you. Right there. trying to let her walk that way, or ask her to anyway. She's not going to do anything I ask her to do. So, mouth open, warning, drive down the road. You see the mouth open like this and the tongue droop, they're releasing heat from their body. You can go. Thank you. So, what happens, these bones right here down her back are built-in solar panels. They lay in the sun, they absorb the heat, they warm the body till they